So today you've already listened to the Singing Mermaid, which I love. This is the Little Mermaid, and there's lots of resources on the blog for you that you can check out and enjoy. So this is called the Little Mermaid, and Max loves the Little Mermaid, don't you, Max? So he's come over to listen too. Deep beneath the ocean, where the water is emerald blue, lived the Sea King, a merman, and all his subjects. He lived with his daughters, the little sea princesses, in a beautiful castle made of coral, shells and pearls. The youngest mermaid was much quieter than her sisters and longed for the world above the waves. She could often be found gazing at a statue of a man that had fallen to the sea floor from a wreck. The Little Mermaid would swim to the surface and sit on a rock to watch the great ships pass by. One evening, a large ship with three masts lay on the water. There was music and song on board, and as the night fell, coloured lanterns were lit. The mermaid swam closer to get a better look at the people on board. Inside was a young prince. He was having a birthday party. Everyone was dancing and having fun. And then there were fireworks, which exploded as bright as the day. But all of a sudden there was a storm upon them. The ship groaned and creaked as the waves broke over the deck. Everyone was in danger. The Little Mermaid saw the prince slip into the water. Rising and falling with the waves, she reached him and dragged him to the surface. The Little Mermaid swam through the night to find land and eventually found a little bay near a castle where the water was deep. She pushed the prince onto the warm, dry sand. Suddenly a princess appeared from the castle. She hurried towards the prince. The Little Mermaid hid behind some rocks and watched from the water. The princess helped the prince back to her father's castle to recover, and they soon fell in love. Even so, the prince couldn't help but wonder who had saved him. Each day the mermaid returned to the bay. She would hide and watch as the prince rowed his rowing boat every evening. One day, a great party was held at the Sea King's palace. Everyone was dancing and singing, all apart from the Little Mermaid. She was desperate to find a way to be with her prince, so she left to find the old sea witch. The old sea witch smiled nastily when the Little Mermaid asked to be given legs to replace her mermaid's tail. If you drink this potion, your wish will be granted. But if the prince marries another, you must return to the sea and become foam on the waves. As payment, you will lose your voice, she added. The Little Mermaid swam to shore and drank the potion. At once her tail became 2 legs. She tried to find the prince but found it hard to walk. The Little Mermaid sat down to rest and soon fell asleep. When she awoke, the prince was there. "I'll take care of you," he said. But the Little Mermaid couldn't reply. They spent lots of time together, and the Little Mermaid fell even more in love. But the prince was engaged to be married to a princess who had found him on the shore. On the day of the prince's wedding, the Little Mermaid was very sad indeed. She left the ceremony and to return to the sea. But she did not turn to foam, as the sea witch had said. Instead, she found herself being lifted up by spirits. "Don't be sad, come with us," they cried. "We fly around the world to do good deeds." The Little Mermaid joined them and was happy at last. The end. Slightly different ending to the Disney one. Don't know if you enjoyed it or not, but maybe they're the fairies that come and get your teeth when they fall out and put them when they're under your pillow. So her wish did come true and she looks very happy about it. Have a fun evening.